What is up, guys? Mr.
It's off
DVB
air.
here. It's on air now, actually. Let me
Oh,
just...
on mine it says off air.
Okay,
There
what is
you go.
up, guys? Mr. DVB here, along with JTheMovieMaker, Solo Trooper, and Christopher
Hello.
Z. And
Hey.
How's it going?
how's it going, guys? And we are going to be doing our episode 8 plot pitch now. So this has obviously been something that we've all been looking forward to for a while now. So you guys, just really quickly, this is how it's going to go. So I'm going to say my plot idea, then the other guys will do their opinions on it. Maybe if you guys want to comment down below, you can say your opinions on it too. Then the next person will go, which will be Solo Trooper. Then after Solo Trooper, we'll have Chris go, and then Jay the Movie Maker. And then at the end, we'll like discuss some stuff. And at the end of every person's turn, we'll discuss what they think of theirs too. And then you guys can comment down below when everybody has done theirs, and we'll find out who has the most votes and who has the best plot. So, yeah. We've got
Fantastic.
2 viewers, which is amazing. That's a joke. Okay, so there's most likely going to be no webcam from anybody in this video. Do you guys think I should do webcam or?
Doesn't matter. I mean, whatever you think. I mean, do your
Yeah.
favorite.
I will.
I mean, I'm
just
not
'cause
doing
not-
webcam. Okay, whatever. I'm not.
Alright, so I've got my Force Awakens shirt and everything on. Alright, so here we go. So to start this off, I'm going to be reading from my screen, so it might be why it looks like I'm looking down. So yeah, I've written out my plot, and it is 2 pages long. Mainly, I didn't finish it entirely, but I have like the rest of my ideas already planted in my mind. Okay, so the way I want this to start off is, first of all, Rian Johnson at Star Wars Celebration announced that this film will start off where Force Awakens left off. So, with Rey meeting Luke for the first time, or as we think it is the first time. So my idea is that it'll really quickly actually start off with a flashback scene that'll last, not very long, like less than a minute, maybe over a minute. So it'll be like a ship picking up a lightsaber, which will be, obviously the Luke's lost lightsaber, the blue one that was originally Anakin's. So Maz Kanata will pick it up, and it'll show a shot of her hand holding it, and then it'll fade to modern times where we have that same shot, but with Rey holding the lightsaber instead. So Luke will kind of just give her a look, and then it'll, all of a sudden they'll just jump to like Finn, who was waking up from his coma or sleep or whatever, from when he was attacked by Kylo Ren and lost in the battle. So when he wakes up, Poe is there to talk to him, and so is Leia. Leia. So Leia has assigned Poe to take on a mission of tracking down Lando. So they know where Lando is, like they know the planet. They just have to track down where he is exactly. So Poe wants another person to join him, and he trusts Finn with the job since they're very close friends. But Leia feels he needs more time to rest. But eventually they talk her into it. So Poe, Finn, and BB-8 leave to find Lando. We go back to Luke, who doesn't want to train Rey or join a new war, but eventually he is talked into, helping her when he sees the ghosts of Obi-Wan and Anakin. Since it's, I don't know if it's confirmed, but I know Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor were kind of announced or whatever, not necessarily announced, but to be part of the film. So now we go back to Kylo, who is talking to Snoke in person. So Snoke, my idea is he's not going to be a giant, and he's not going to be a really small guy. He's going to be average height, but he's going to be kind of really skinny and damaged looking. So Snoke is angry and punishes Ren by sending him to the Knights of Ren to train, where they're kind of brutal with their training methods and that kind of stuff. So Rey goes under immense and harsh training at the same time by Luke. Because I don't know if you guys heard this, but at Star Wars Celebration, Rian Johnson was talking about 5 films that that Episode 8 might resemble, and one of those films was this one that was a film about this pilot or whatever who wanted to become a better pilot, so he got this war veteran or whatever to help him, but the veteran or whatever was kind of mean and gruff. So that obviously sounds like Luke. So maybe Luke will be kind of a more rough character. So Rey hates Luke because of the way that he trains her. We go back to Poe and Finn, who are searching. So where my idea for where they're going to be looking at is, I don't know if you guys saw this photo a while back, but there was a leaked photo that shows kind of like this stone-like building, maybe brick or whatever, that has kind of like these weird-looking white lights or whatever on it. I can send a link later to the if anybody wants to like know what that place looks like. But my idea is that that's where the training, or that's where the place that guys, and we are going to go. Can someone turn off the audio, please? So where was I again? Oh yeah, okay. So there's the that's where Lando is at that place. So they go in there and they find this person who claims to know who Lando is. They explain why they're there, and then Lando, comes out. So the character that they're going to be talking to that explains that she knows who Lando is going to be Laura Dern, because she was announced to be in this film. So I thought she could maybe be a close friend of Lando, possibly even like a relationship, because I heard that there was also going to be a close relationship in this film too. That's another thing they announced. So possibly it could be that, but it could also be someone totally different, like Rey and Finn maybe. That's for the future to tell. So Lando comes out and they explain to him. So he says that he'll help them out. So yeah, but since they're in like my idea is that that place is kind of like a bar almost, not like a cantina, but just like a little bar. So then somebody that's there is listening in and contacts the First Order, and we go back to Rey, who is now being told to go to the Jedi Temple to, find out about her past and stuff. So she goes there, and she sees visions when she enters there, including the day that Kylo killed the students, and she also sees her with those students. So maybe she's possibly one of the students that maybe didn't get killed, and Luke was maybe very close to her because she was very strong, so he protected her, and he wanted her to be somewhere safe, so that's why he sent her to Jakku or something. So not necessarily the father of her, but maybe just a really close family member, or a really close friend of the family that her parents were originally. That's so funny, Solo. So she wakes up, so she's another vision of Han Solo, who is stabbed by Kylo Ren, telling her that she was weak and that she couldn't save him or whatever. So kind of not really him actually telling her that, but as like a vision. So then we go back to her, and she actually wakes up. So it was just like a vision or whatever. Like the entire thing was just a vision. So Luke tells her that there's something wrong and she does need to go to the actual place. So she goes there and she's looking and stuff, and then eventually she tells him that about that vision, and he tells her that it's true, so that he did abandon her because of some reason. So yeah, that's just an idea I had. But then I'm just gonna look through this list. So we go back to Lando and the company, and they're attacked by the First Order since they were contacted. So Phasma's gonna be there, and there's gonna be like a little mini fight or whatever. I would like to see some hand-to-hand combat, maybe, but it doesn't necessarily have to happen. It would be kind of cool to see Finn, but he doesn't have the lightsaber with him, though. So they escape, but Phasma somehow manages to track them to their new planet, which is where their new base is, obviously. And my idea, also kind of Soul Trooper's idea, is that it's like a rocky mountain, but my idea is that their base is inside like the mountain or whatever, or very close by or whatever. So then we go to Rey, who is exiting the temple. Then Luke senses something in the Force, and we go to the First Order where Hux is giving his speech. We then see a speech from Leia, and we go back to Ren, who is training from the Knights of Ren, and we meet Benicio del Toro's character, who is a member of the Knights of Ren. So Kylo then leaves with the First Order to start the ground/space battle, and we go back to this is where, by the way, where I no longer have anything written, so it's just through my mind. So this might get a bit choppy though, but so then from there, that's pretty much where the whole battle starts. So the ships will arrive, like the finalizer and all that stuff. There'll be kind of shots of many soldiers getting to their ships and flying off into space. It'll be a lot of characters getting killed off there. I can't remember his character, but the character's name. But there was a couple of characters in Force Awakens that were part of Black Squadron and that kind of stuff. So a lot of characters will get killed off from there. My idea is that also Nien Nunb or whatever will be part of that group that gets killed off. But later. But I do want to mention though that there was a scene where Lando reunites with them, and they, he talks to knee in for a bit, so it's kind of like your little reuniting scene. So that happens. Lando's on the ground with everybody else, so all the resistance is just getting wiped out, and then there's ground battle that starts happening. So we start seeing like those new AT-ATs. I don't know what they're actually called. The ones that have like the long barrel or whatever you want to say. The one long cannon. So there's those, and it's just like a large ground battle. Then Kylo Ren's ship lands, and there's just a large battle overall. The resistance base pretty much gets destroyed. It's in fire and everything. Then Luke's ship lands, like the Millennium Falcon, I guess it would be. So they get there, and then they see all this battle happening. They join in, and then that's when, Ren has the fight with Luke and Rey. So then my idea is that they pretty much get destroyed. Like, nobody else dies, but Finn gets captured and tortured by Snoke, so that he'll maybe turn back to the First Order. So my idea is that after being tortured and that kind of stuff, he's kind of forced, no pun intended, to joining the First Order again. And he's he's so destroyed or whatever from what what has happened to him. Holy crap, I can't talk right now. So that's kind of my idea for that. So then Luke and Kylo fight. By the way, something I want to mention is, as far as Kylo Ren goes, because he doesn't have his helmet anymore since his old helmet was destroyed or whatever on First Order base, or maybe somebody picked it up or whatever, but I doubt that. So either Ren will have a new helmet, or he'll just stay like this menacing look where he has that big scar on his face. I would prefer that to actually just be like that, because I don't really want to see a new helmet necessarily. So yeah, then they leave. Kylo, doesn't win, but in a way he kind of does. He leaves as well. Luke and Rey are shocked at what's happened. So then the First Order escapes, and it's just the the Resistance left, with very little members. And the First Order has won this huge battle, and that's kind of my idea for the film. It's there.
Nice.
So I guess we'll start off with you guys' opinions. Oh, let's see what people say. So Dr. Penguin is here. Hello, Dr. Penguin. How are you? So, Chris, let's start off with you. What do you think of my idea? Pros.
Alright. So I thought it was really good. I like all of the stuff where gives you an idea of stuff that wasn't quite talked about in The Force Awakens, like Kylo Ren killing the students. I mean, you get a brief but showing it more in depth and stuff. That's pretty cool. And then a bunch of other stuff finding Lando and stuff sounds really awesome. Not finding Dory sequel, but finding Lando sounds awesome. And Phasma going after them also sounds cool too. It gives her a bigger role in the story, so that'd be cool. Yeah.
So the next I want to mention too, though, is the reason I kind of want Kylo to turn, or my reason for him turning, is because I forgot to mention this. Sorry about that, but his father figure, or his Luke was almost like a father figure to him in the sense that he was the one who was training him, but Han Solo, since he was his actual father and that kind of stuff, left him. He didn't feel like Han Solo was his real father, so maybe he found Snoke, who did feel like a father figure to him, and treated him like a son. So that's why when he killed Han, he had no problem doing it, because it was, someone who he didn't even look up to as a father. That's why he doesn't refer to him as dad or whatever. He's just like Han Solo. We finally meet, whatever. So that's kind of my idea why he does that. So I forgot to mention that. So
yeah, it's good.
So any problems with it or whatever,
not that I can think of really, no.
Alright, sweet. Okay, Solo, what are your opinions?
I liked all of it, but I don't like the fact that Luke is a jerk teacher. I don't know, I just don't, because I feel like that's just, Luke was never that type of guy. I feel like he was always just kind of nice and stuff, and just to see him turn into a jerk is just not right, in my opinion.
What I was thinking was later on, he would kind of eventually grow in the audience. He wouldn't always be a jerk, but I see what you mean. But at the same time, he's all this stuff has happened in the past with Kylo and all that stuff. He finds out that Han's dead, and all of them are looking for him. So maybe he doesn't want to be a part of it, and that's why. So I could see what you mean with how it's totally different change of character, but at the same time, I do think it does work out in a way. Okay, so what do you think, Jay?
So I liked it, but the only problem I really had was when Kylo killed Han, he kind of struggled,
and he even kind of cried a little bit, if I remember it. And like he said thank you and was deeply breathing.
Mhm.
But yeah, I could see him finding another father figure like Snoke or something. Yeah, so pretty good.
I see what you mean there. Yeah. I guess I didn't really think about that, but that is true how he kind of was still sad. But I think overall he looked up to Snoke more than he looked at Han. So I mean, I guess in a
Yeah.
way it's like he knows that he's killing his actual father, but he
Mhm.
feels like he abandoned him. So at the same time he's
Yeah.
I do see what you mean though. Yeah. Okay. So now I guess if anybody wants to comment their opinions on that, we'll give you guys like a good minute or whatever. Because I don't think anybody's gonna really comment anyways. And then next plot will be Solo Troopers, I believe. So yeah. So if you guys want to comment, just do a second. So yeah. In the meantime, what do you guys want to talk about?
Hmm.
Microphone closer. Yeah, I think like the ending was a bit rushed, honestly, in my opinion. Like when I was talking, it's because I didn't have that written down or anything. But
Right. Yeah.
yeah, I do think the film needs to be more of a character building film rather than just straight up war. Because the thing is, like, we have all these new characters that I think we need more explaining about them.
Yeah.
To find out who the
Yeah.
characters really are. So that's kind of something that I do think needs to be focused on instead of just having a straight up war. But that's why I did bring in like the finale battle. There'll still be some fight scenes like with Lando, the Lando fight could even be kind of like Takodana in a way where it's still a pretty good fight. You wouldn't have like the Resistance joining in and all that stuff, but I feel like it could be like that. There's some stuff though that I feel like I should have done. I mean, we can talk about problems we have with our thing too, I guess, if you want to talk about that. Also, I just confirmed that Maz Kanata is going to be returning in this film, and I feel like I didn't really talk about her too much. I don't really know where she would fit in, so yeah. Anyways. Alright, so no comments, so I guess we'll just go on to Solo now. So Solo, let's hear it.
So mine opens up in space, and in space, it's Kylo Ren's command shuttle, and there's obviously like officers, flying it. So on this ship, Kylo's actually training with Supreme Leader Snoke. Supreme Leader Snoke is on a hologram, and he's like actually like tossing Kylo around like so much if Kylo does something wrong, because I mean he needs to make sure that like the incident with Rey, that like that's not gonna happen again, because Kylo really did like mess up there. So yeah, Kylo's just getting tossed around, tortured, and I feel like that's something that like it's like discipline. So yeah. And Kylo, he does grow stronger every time like he gets like tossed around and tortured. So yeah, and they eventually arrive on like an ash planet. You said that there was like a planet in Battlefront that had that, like an ash planet.
Celeste.
Yeah, so like you can just have that. And so the First Order, they've been like building themselves up after the Force Awakens, like since Starkiller Base was destroyed. They basically been building themselves like up. They've been like so now they have like a huge fleet and everything. So yeah. And then we go to we go to like Luke and Rey on that one island planet. I don't know what it's called. But yeah,
Octo or something. Sorry. Octo.
So we're on that island planet, and like Rey and Luke are training and everything, and like Luke, he keeps getting visions of like what happened to Kylo Ren, when he like his turn to the dark side, and he keeps getting visions of that, and he starts worrying like if it was wrong training Rey. So it's been like a few weeks since the end of the Force Awakens, and he has decided to train Rey, but yeah, he kind of feels like he just can't decide if it was a good idea or not, but he kind of stays confident, just keeps training her, and she kind of struggles with the Force, but she's actually pretty good in lightsaber combat since she had the staff in the Force Awakens when she used to do fights with that. So yeah. So like then we go to the First Order, and they deliver General Hux delivers like another Hitler speech, and he's like, like we will like destroy the Resistance. So then of course they go to Resistance base since they know where it is now. And then like the Resistance, they see that the First Order is actually coming, so they actually like they feel like some of the Resistance people, they want to like retreat, but Poe actually wants to fight the First Order. So they go up into space and just like fight the First Order. They're like brave in that, and like really brave. So then yeah, they fight the First Order up in space. There's a huge space battle. But like the Resistance just gets destroyed in the battle. They just really get destroyed because there's just a huge fleet of First Order ships, and also Captain Phasma is also in the battle, and she actually blows up like most of the ships because they said that Captain Phasma would have like a more stronger role in Episode 8. So yeah, she like just destroys like a ton of Resistance ships and everything. So yeah. And then eventually they just decide to evacuate because they realize like they have like no chance because like they've just lost so much of the Resistance have just lost so much of their people in the battle, so they just decide to retreat and they try to find Luke Skywalker. So yeah. And then they eventually do find Luke, and because it's like near where they were because they went into Lightspeed when they retreated. But not the Empire, the First Order, they actually threw a tracker on one of the ships, so there is a tracker, like, so yeah, so like, okay, so when like Luke and Rey were training, they decided that they were gonna go to a Jedi temple. They decided that they were gonna go there because like, as you said, like there's like a Jedi temple, and like, it's a place that like all Jedi, like when they're trained by Luke, they need to go there to like find themselves and everything. So Luke and Rey were gonna go there because Luke actually has an X-wing hidden on his planet. He has it hidden there, so they were gonna go there. But then the Resistance is obviously there, and then they Luke and Rey they decide to just take the Resistance with them to the Jedi temple, and but when they go into space, guess who's there? The First Order. So the First Order, they try to attack the Resistance, but the Resistance, they get away again, and but the Empire, they actually shot down like one of the things with the fuel. But the Resistance, like their ship was like destroyed like quite a bit, even though it wasn't like completely destroyed. So they kind of lost like fuel, so they have to like stop at this one like space station. And on the space station, you can just shove in, like, Maz Kanata there. Who cares? Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so, yeah, like, you can just, like, shove in Maz Kanata somewhere there. And, yeah, I don't even care about Maz Kanata. I really didn't want to return, but apparently she has to now. So, yeah. So, like, I don't know, just stuff happens, okay? Like, I'm not gonna, like, say, like, every single plot point. So maybe like the Empire, right, comes there like on the space station, like there's like, I don't know, like smugglers maybe, I don't know. But eventually they find the Jedi temple, like they can get off the space station and go to the Jedi temple, so they do that, and they go to the Jedi temple, and like the place is kind of like the Rocky Mountain place. It like where the Jedi temple is, like it's like a Rocky Mountain place, and there's like a city perched on top of the mountain. I don't know, I just kind of thought that'd be kind of cool. So yeah, they go there, and basically like the First Order they eventually track the place because the Knights of Ren. I also forgot to mention that Kylo went down to like the Knights of Ren, like at the Ash Planet, like the Knights of Ren were actually there, and yeah, I just wanted to mention that. But the First Order, they eventually find out where it is, like using like Kylo Ren. He uses like a really powerful force maneuver. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Kylo Ren like uses like a really powerful like force like tactic, and he kind of finds out the area where they are. So then they go down to that. So then the First Order like chases the Resistance. So the Resistance. Okay, kind of distracting.
Sorry, also.
Okay. So the Resistance is Here, wait, let me think about this. Sometimes I need to like process through my mind. Okay, so the Resistance is like willing to fight the First Order, and like basically like the last like few minutes of the movie is just like non-stop action, just action, and yeah, and then there's a lightsaber duel between Kylo Ren, Rey, and Rey, and then they fight and stuff. And Rey, she thinks that she can like she can turn Kylo to the good side, but because she overestimates herself, because she actually destroyed Kylo in The Force Awakens. She destroyed him. So then but but she doesn't, and Kylo's like so strong, and Kylo just like destroys Rey in this fight, and then he has her like on top of a mountain, and then Rey's obviously hanging on top of a mountain, that like a cliff, and then Kylo's about to like kill her just by just throwing her off the mountain with his lightsaber or something, and then but Luke is there, he's right behind Kylo, and then Luke just like destroys Kylo. Because obviously Luke is like the most powerful Jedi, one of the most powerful Jedi. And then so yeah, Luke just destroys him, and then Luke eventually, I don't know why I just added this, but Luke he's just like, Kylo, if you want to kill me, just kill me. So then he's just like, he just puts his body out in front of Kylo, and he's like, you want to kill me? Kill me. And then Kylo actually doesn't kill Luke, because I feel like if we're gonna turn Kylo to the good side, we need to make sure that like if he has a chance to kill like Luke, like he's not gonna kill him, because he kind of struggled like killing Han in The Force Awakens, and this time he doesn't decide to kill Luke. So anyway, he just like walks away, and also Poe actually did die during the battle. He kind of sacrificed himself, of course. So then yeah, Kylo just kind of walks away. Not killing Luke and Rey, and then that's where the movie ends. Like the First Order, they asked like, is everyone dead? And then he's like, yes. Kylo Ren's like, yeah, all the Resistance is dead, but it's not. Leia's still alive, and Finn, of course. Poe's obviously dead. All the other Resistance, like main people, are just still alive. So yeah, it kind of ends like that.
That was awesome.
Oh, thanks. Also, I'd like to mention, like, there's like a scene like when Kylo Ren and the Knights of Ren, like, they're training, and Kylo, like, he's in like a lightsaber like death match with one of the Knights of Ren guys, and he has a chance to kill one because obviously he beat him, and then he actually decides not to kill him, because I feel like we need to show like Kylo Ren that he has like a kind of a light side to him. I feel like because maybe I kind of want him to turn to the good side in the next movie, because I don't know, he's been in like, because that'd be his third movie. So yeah, he decides not to kill the Knight of Ren that he was supposed to, and Snoke gets mad at him, and he orders another Knight of Ren to kill the guy that was beaten. So yeah, that's fine.
Right, yeah, I like it. The only thing is, like, I don't really want to see Kylo go to the good side, because we've had that with Darth Vader already, and I think we just need to have another, like, main villain that doesn't go back to the good side, that stays this, like, pure evil. And I can see, like, why a character would have, like, a weak spot like that, but at the same time, I don't think he needs to turn to the good side.
Like, what I feel like they could do like a swap where Rey turns to the bad side and Kylo turns to the good side. I think that would be something interesting and unique.
I don't really share an opinion, honestly, no offense, but, like, I just don't really like the idea of Rey turning either. I don't know how I feel about that, but otherwise, I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I thought your plot went pretty good. So yeah, Chris.
What I thought. Oh, sorry.
What should I go?
It doesn't matter who goes first, just whoever.
Alright, whoever wants to go. Did you want to go, man?
Yeah, sure. So,
Alright.
I really liked. The only problem I had with Solos was, I think Kylo should turn to the good side, but he should do it in 9. And
yeah, I didn't say
that's what he was saying.
I didn't say he would turn to 8. I would just say like he still like is part of the First Order. He just decides not to kill Luke. So I feel like that would show the light side of him.
Okay, yeah. Now I get it. Okay, so yeah. Now you can go.
Okay. So I really liked it. I thought it was pretty darn good. But the ending, I kind of think that he would. Like, I can understand like showing that he has a good side as well. But I have a feeling that he probably would kill Luke because he had like the brutal training and stuff, and he would just make him like kind of mad and stuff, and kind of I don't know, more Sith-like, I guess. But yeah, it was still pretty good though. I like it.
Thanks.
One thing I really quickly want to say, it's not really about this, but I think Dr. Penguin missed my plot, so I don't know if you guys want to like maybe like redo that or whatever, or just skip it further.
It's fine. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because he's the only person watching this besides, like, nobody.
Well,
so.
You could do it at the end. You could do it at the end after everyone's gone.
That's what I was gonna say. Like at the end, I could do it again, I guess, and then he could say.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So, Chris or who wants to go next, Jay or Chris?
Doesn't matter to me. Whoever.
Yeah, same here.
Hmm.
I have most of mine down, but I am not really finished. So,
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Well,
well, you can go, Chris.
hmm.
Sure. Right, Chris, you're up.
Okay, all right. So I don't really have like mine isn't like quite like your guys like where like just follows like the film. I just have like the plot and like some points and stuff. So all right. So well, I had an idea like not for the beginning of the film, but like somewhere towards the beginning of the film, like it shows Kylo Ren getting picked up, and then he goes to meet Snoke, and he tells him, uh, and then he like brings him to like the Knights of Ren to train and stuff to make him like really brutal and stuff to like just like Snoke senses some good in him, so he's like, we need to get that out of you, so he sends him to like a really brutal training to make him like just super like dark side to yeah, and then so then, of course, you have the training with Luke. I have a feeling that Luke would be really hesitant since what happened with Kylo Ren, like, kind of scarred him. So, and like, he's really afraid that that will happen again. So, he doesn't like. It takes a lot of time for Rey, to convince him that he should train her, and then eventually it happens, and yeah, it's just like Jedi training and stuff. Maybe like in more depth than what we've seen in Episode 5, perhaps. And I think that'd be pretty cool. And then I like the idea of like them looking for Lando, but I'm not gonna steal that. So, but
You can
I had an
still use
idea
it.
where General Hux wants Phasma to look for the Resistance base. Like say like they maybe like they moved or like have more bases and stuff. And I think that'd be pretty cool because it give Phasma more of a bigger role. And then also with Finn, I think it'd be pretty cool to see him like start recovering and stuff. Like not like just be fully ready to go. Like him recovering and dealing with stuff. Like maybe I don't know, like Poe being there for him like as a friend or whatever, and then other stuff like Poe going on some missions and stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool to see, like doing stuff for the Resistance and helping out, and maybe even like have a character that's spying on the Resistance, or not the Resistance, the First Order. I think that'd be pretty cool too, and like make it seem like they're actually on the side of the First Order, but like in the end, like reveal that they're actually with the Resistance. I think that could be pretty cool. And then I had another idea, like the First Order, like it finds their base and like have a big battle there and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have. So yeah,
okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
like
good.
it. I like it.
All right, so I have most of mine down. Yeah, this is the best it's gonna get.
Right.
Okay, so
Wait, Jay.
yeah.
We should probably do opinions first.
Oh. Okay. So
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you can go first, and then I guess like Solo and I will do our opinions on Chris's as well.
well, I don't really have anything wrong with it. It's pretty good. So yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, like you said, you didn't have like much down, so we don't know exactly like like all the bad things that would happen and all that stuff, and like
Right,
about
right.
stuff. For what you did, I mean, I thought it was pretty good. Like, I mean, it was like not like you were copying it all or anything, but like it was similar to others. So I feel like you didn't get to put in like your stuff as far as like what's
Yeah,
different from like compared to others. But like for what you had, it was pretty good. So, yeah.
thank you.
So
I liked it. I didn't really find any problems. I don't know. I don't know. Thought it was pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
great.
Well-
Okay. Sorry, Jay. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't really have like I have one thing. No, okay. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Okay, so I'll just get into it.
Yep.
Okay, so it starts out with Maz Kanata in her cantina thingy, and then Lando comes in. Maz has a sad look on her face, and then she says he didn't make it. Lando says who, and then Maz says Han Solo. Lando's face goes from concerned to depressed, and mainly because there wasn't really anything like a battle before The Force Awakens, like before like the whole Jakku thing. So like everything was all good, and like Lando and Han kind of hung out at that cantina thing, and that's how Han knew where to go, where Rey and Finn went. And they didn't really fight with each other, but they were just like bros or something. And yeah. So, and then I have Snoke. What would be really funny is the hologram in The Force Awakens is really big, and then Kylo finds Snoke, and he's the size of Yoda. So, and they are not making another Starkiller base because they have way too many of those.
Thank God.
And so it's not really haunting, but like after Kylo killed Han, you kind of see him turn to the light side a little bit because he's like kind of regretting it, and then before he's being like regrets, Kylo finds out that Rey is Poe's sister, and then Kylo kills Poe to like make Rey mad. And then Finn has a new spine, like how it got cut open or something. And then Luke gives him a lightsaber, but he still cannot use the Force. And yeah.
Nice, nice. Yeah.
Alright, so opinions. Chris, you go first.
All right, so I liked yours. It's pretty darn good. It's a pretty
Thank
interesting
you.
idea having Poe as Rey's brother. Thought it was pretty interesting. What else? I find it a little weird that like Luke would give Finn a lightsaber. I still think it'd be pretty darn cool, but I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. He has a little experience with the Battle of Takodana, so
Yeah.
maybe it'd be cool.
Like Rey told Luke or something. I haven't really figured that out yet because like I just finished. But
Right? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. It was good. I liked it.
thanks.
Okay. Well, yeah, I thought it was good. The main thing I don't like though is like with Poe being the brother of Rey in your idea, like it like I don't know why. I don't think I wouldn't want that to happen, but it also wouldn't explain. There'd kind of be like some little gaps, like why would she have an accent and he wouldn't?
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
not
really
like-
think of that.
But like I don't know. I just don't think like. I don't really like the idea of that happening. Also, I know you're leading towards the whole Kylo turning to the good side, like I said earlier with solos. I don't really like the idea of, Kylo turning good. And also, I was looking at some comments. Dr. Penguin doesn't like the idea of that either. I mean, it could work, but at the same time, I just really want to see Kylo stay as this menacing bad guy. Hello, Dr. Penguin. That was really stuttery. Like, sorry.
Yeah, like I was thinking. Like, I said it with solos. He doesn't... Well, I still really... I know you guys don't, but I kind of do want him to come to the light side, and then they'll have Benicio del Toro's character be, like,
the main
another bad guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Solo, what are your opinions?
I liked it. I think the Rey Poe thing is a little weird, but I don't know. Maybe it'd like grow on you and stuff. I don't know. I liked it.
Yeah, I didn't really think of that either.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, okay, so I guess now we either do, like, we talk about our reasons why we think ours is the best, or I can do mine again. We don't have to do mine again, it's just because Dr. Penguin
Yeah,
didn't
but I
hear
don't
it.
really think
I
mine's the best.
I actually forgot to mention something.
You think, wait, sorry, what, Solo?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to mention something. Like, okay, like in mine,
Yeah,
of
I
course,
forgot
like
to mention something.
Rey eventually goes to the temple, and like she finds her past, kind of like in your story,
The thing
Yeah,
I
and
forgot to
also,
mention.
Finn is a little bit force sensitive, and in battle, like Luke actually gives him his lightsaber.
Nice. Something I also forgot to mention, and this is actually probably something pretty big. I don't know why I didn't mention this, but okay, just a quick thing, guys. Like, I mean, I know you guys probably don't want me to, but do you think I should just redo it just so that we can get Dr. Penguin's vote? I mean, I know it's.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
No,
Sure.
oh, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I can do it quicker now that I know like everything I gotta say. Like as far as like the ending part goes.
Yeah, but like, what are we gonna do after that? Are we just gonna end it?
Then we're gonna do like why we think ours is the best, and then.
Yeah, well, I don't really think mine's the best.
I have something to
okay,
reveal.
well, Okay, well then we can do like our votes or whatever, like for like.
I have something to reveal.
Okay.
Nothing.
Whoa. Dude, you just spoiled the whole movie. Really? There are people watching.
Alright, so I'll just do my idea, I guess. I'll just do my thing again quickly. I don't know, whatever, just for Dr. Penguin. Alright, so what I was saying, Dr. Penguin, was like it would start the same, or what the heck am I talking about? So like they said, it would start off exactly this, where Force Awakens ended. That's confirmed. But mine, it would still have a flashback scene. So my flashback would be Maz Kanata finding like Luke's lightsaber in space. So it would show like a shot of her grabbing it in the ship that she gets it in, and then it'll show her like holding it, and then it'll like fade or whatever to modern times where it's Rey holding the lightsaber, giving it to Luke. Then he kind of like maybe like gives her like a look like what you doing here? Like I don't know. And then Finn wakes up from it. Kind of cuts to like Finn waking up from his coma or sleep or whatever. He talks to Poe and Leia has assigned Poe to take on a mission to find Lando. Like they know where Lando is, but they just need to have people to like pick him up. So they get Lando, they go to find Lando. Finn, really quick, I forgot to mention something. Sorry, this is bad. So Poe needs another person's, but he trusts Finn. He trusts Finn with the job, but Leia feels he needs more time because he's still like a bit injured and that kind of stuff. But they do take him anyways. So Poe, Finn, and BB-8 leave to find Lando. We go back to Luke, who does not want to train Rey or join a new war, but eventually he sees the ghosts of like Obi-Wan and Anakin, who tell him that she could be like what could bring balance to the Force in this thing. I don't think Lando is confirmed, by the way, Dr. Penguin. So then we go to Kylo, who is talking to Snoke in person, who is revealed to be like a skinny person, but he's like average height, so he's not like a midget or like a giant or anything. Snoke is like angry and punishes Ren by sending him to the Knights of Ren, where they will brutally train him in like bad methods and that kind of stuff. So then we go back to Rey, who's going under harsh training by Luke. Rey does not like Luke because of the way he's like training her. Because he just he doesn't like everything that's happened. He's still like haunted by that, so he might treat her like not the best. So we go back to Poe and Finn, who are searching at the I don't know if you saw this, but there's like a leaked photo from episode 8, or not leaked or whatever, but it's like a set photo. It's like this little like stone building with like white lights on it. I don't know how to explain it, but anyways, they're searching there at like it's kind of like a bar. It's not like a cantina though. They find a lady in there who claims to know Lando as a close friend. They explain why they're there, and we see Lando and they reunite, and well, I guess they didn't really know each other, but they see each other. They talk for a bit, and then he says that he'll help them out. Then there's a person there that's listening to them all. And they contact the First Order. Something else I wanted to mention, the person that knows Lando is Laura Dern's character, because she's confirmed to be in this movie, and she will join the Resistance as well, as like, another character to join the Resistance. So, the person contacts them, we go back to Rey, who is now being told to go to the Jedi Temple to, look like for answers to stuff of the past. So she goes there, and she sees all these visions, like Kylo Ren killing the students, and like then she sees like visions of like Han being killed, telling her that like she's weak and that she could never save him, and all that stuff. And then she wakes up and it was just like a nightmare or whatever. But Luke does sense something's wrong with her, so he knows that she has to go there to find out what it is. So she goes there, and then she sees like herself as a young child, and she finds out that Luke abandoned her, and like not like she's not his child or anything, but like maybe Rey was given to him when she was like really little by like her original parents or something like that. Another idea I kind of thought I forgot to mention this, but I was thinking I kind of like the idea of like Rey's original parents maybe actually being a dark side character, and they just abandoned her, and Luke found her and knew that she had the Force in her, so that could like maybe she had like something in her.
Yeah, I like that too. That's pretty cool.
So that could tie in, like, I mean, I could kind of see her going bad, but at the same time, I don't necessarily want her to, but there could be something dark in her. So then we go to the Jedi Temple, so she's in the Jedi Temple, so she goes out and she talks to Luke, and he tells her that, that is the truth, that she was abandoned to Jakku because he feared for her. She was one of the childs that lived from the thing where Kylo killed all the students when he was a youngling. So, and then she sees, or what the heck is this now?
Sorry.
It's okay, no problem. Okay, so we go back to Lando and company, who are about to go to the Resistance base, but then they're attacked by Phasma, so there's like this little battle scene that happens there with like blasters and stuff. Then, the troopers pretty much get taken down, but and they manage to escape, Lando and company, but Phasma somehow like tracks their ship to their new planet, which is like a rocky planet, kind of like mountain kind of thing, and their base is like inside of it or on it or whatever. Then we go back to Rey, who, or wait, where the heck? Oh yeah, so Rey is talking to Luke still, and then Luke tells her that he senses something in the Force, like something bad's about to happen. And then we go back to the First Order, where Hux is giving his speech. We then see a speech. Then it goes to like Leia, who's giving a speech as well, because she knows that. No, what the heck? Never mind. Leia doesn't give a speech. I should probably say that. Leia doesn't give a speech because they don't know that there's going to be like this huge attack happening. So they're unprepared. And then these First Order ships, just come in, and they know that like bad stuff is about to happen. So that's when all the guys get ready. So then we meet Benicio del Toro's character, who is a member of the Knights of Ren. Kind of like the guy who is like, okay. So there's Snoke, who is like the kind of leads Ren and this stuff, and then there's the Knights of Ren who also train with him. But I think Benicio del Toro should be the one that like really trains him a lot as well too. So I don't know exactly how that would go. But then we cut back to Lando and company, who land on the Resistance planet, and that's when the ships come in. So Poe tells him that he has to fight. Then Rey, Luke, and whatever, they all get into the Millennium Falcon with Chewbacca and others, and they head to the base as well, like the Resistance base, and that's when the full-scale battle happens. So there's going to be a spaceship battle, like a space battle, and there's also going to be a ground battle. So it would start off with the space battle, where there's like the finalizer comes in, and there's all the other ships and stuff. So Poe goes up there, Nien Nunb goes up there, and all those guys. So my idea is that Nien Nunb would get killed off. Resistance gets destroyed, so Poe goes back down because he knows that they're after like Leia or whatever or something like that. So he wants to protect Leia. The First Order kind of comes down there. You got Phasma and like Kylo Ren and everybody. Then we also have the ground battle, which is happening at the same time, which is where you've got like those large AT ships, like the AT-AT ships. I don't know like what they're called in the newer versions, but they're there too. So there's all like this ground war stuff happening at the same time. So then the large fight ends. Kylo Ren's there. He's about to like find Leia and kill her, but then Poe kind of... This is something I forgot to mention. This is the big thing I forgot to mention, is that I did want Poe to die in mine too. I'm not trying to copy off Solo, but this is something I actually did have. I just forgot to mention it. So I do want Poe to kind of like, sacrifice himself so that Leia can, be safe or whatever. So he gets killed by Kylo, and then the remaining Resistance guys or whatever, like, see that as almost like a sign of like like they need to stand up or whatever. So then Rey, Luke, and others have a fight with Kylo, and all that stuff happens. Phasma gets killed too. I didn't mention that, but I kind of want Phasma to get killed off because I think if she does have a bigger character like in this film, then it's okay to like have her killed off as she's like got more screen time now.
Okay, sorry for interrupting, but like, when is she gonna get killed off? Cause like she didn't have a big part in TFA. Is she gonna get killed off in the beginning, middle, or end?
End of.
Okay,
this.
yeah, that
she's
makes
in like
sense.
the middle and everything with like the whole like Lando scene. So what happens is like my idea is that like her and Chewie kind of have a fight, and it's like Chewie kills her. I feel like Chewie should be the one that does that. I don't know why.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
I don't know why, but like this would be kind of funny if he just like rips off her arms, but I know they won't do that.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna do that. So then Kylo has his fight with Luke. Kylo's stronger. Luke doesn't get defeated or anything though, but Rey definitely is stronger as well. So it's kind of like, this really big battle. And then eventually they they kind of retreat or whatever because of somebody getting like injured, like Leia pretty much. So then like Luke doesn't want to fight. Then Kylo decides to take like Finn. So that's the only part that's kind of like a weird spot right there. Is I don't really exactly know how everything would happen there, but Finn gets captured, and what happens with Finn pretty much is he is tortured by Snoke and is turned to the dark side. Like not as like like a dark side like red lightsaber wielding character, but like he's back to being like part of the First Order, not as a stormtrooper though. I kind of want it to be something different than a stormtrooper, because if he's just a basic stormtrooper, it's like, oh, I don't really know. So I think he should be a stronger character than that. And then the movie kind of ends with him being dark, and it's kind of like the First Order won. Yeah, so I mean, if you guys want to do opinions still, we can do that. It was just because Dr. Penguin didn't hear that originally, so yeah. Do you guys have any like other opinions or whatever, or what do you?
No, it was good.
Right.
I like it.
Okay, so
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Thanks. So I guess now we'll you guys can like comment or can like vote now and like say who you think was the best, and then yeah.
Alright, looks like from Dr. Penguin, you are first, MrDVB.
Second, okay, from looking at, okay, so okay, cool. Thanks, Dr. Penguin. So second is Solo, third is Christopher, and then fourth is Jay.
Oh.
Jay, you're like...
Yeah, that was pretty bad, because I like forgot everything in The Force Awakens, and I forgot that Maz Kanata's like temple, castle place was destroyed, so like that was a fail.
Oh yeah.
Alright, you still did pretty good though. Okay, so do you guys still want to do the thing where like we vote for another person? Like,
yeah, sure.
Okay, so...
That's pretty hard though, because these are all good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I think all of them are right.
I'll cast my vote. I vote for Solo Trooper.
I vote for Christopher Z.
Oh, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
I'll vote for Mr. DVB.
Alright, so there you go, guys. Hopefully this... so do you think I should still upload this to my main channel?
Yeah.
Wait, who does Christopher vote for?
Who did I
Christopher
vote
voted... Chris, who did you vote for again?
No, I haven't voted yet.
Oh.
They're all really good. You guys did a fantastic job. I don't know.
Do 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 do. No.
No.
Like I said, I like all of them. I'll have to go with Mr. DDB because I loved how
Yeah,
in-depth
his was awesome.
Yeah, I like Mr. DVB too.
Alright, well, thanks, guys. So yeah, this was definitely an awesome stream to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe in the future
definitely.
we can do an Indy 5 plot pitch.
Yeah, Indie 5 that
Yes,
would be awesome as well.
that is perfect. Yeah.
I would definitely be like, looking forward to doing that. Alright, guys, so thanks for watching. Is there anything else you guys want to do, or do you think we should just like pretty much end it from here?
I'd just like to say that I hope Episode 8 is an original film that still feels like Star Wars.
Yeah, I hope it's
Yeah.
not like A New Hope all over again or something.
I think that's what made The Empire Strikes Back like so good. It's because like it
was
felt
so
like
different.
Star
Yeah,
Wars.
and it's not directed by George Lucas. But what I really want to see is I hope Ryan Johnson does this. They have to have an Easter egg of Dead Jar Jar. They have to.
I think Ryan Johnson, like, okay, first of all, I just really quickly mention, like, with Episode 8 and Episode 9, I really think Ryan Johnson, I think he could do pretty good, because, I mean, I've seen some of his films. I'm pretty sure he did the film, actually, I hope he did do this film, because then I am okay. I think he
I
did,
only saw one film of his, and that was Brick.
I haven't seen any of his films, so.
okay. He did a film called Looper, which has a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, so that was actually a really good film. I really liked it, so I do trust in him. I do trust that he could make a good film. I haven't seen Brick. I don't know if that film's bad or good. So like I said, yeah, I do trust
who's
him.
directing
9 is Colin
Sorry,
Trevorrow, the guy who did.
I do not trust Colin, I'm
no.
sorry.
I don't trust that.
Yeah, I didn't like Jurassic World.
Neither did I. That's why I didn't review it.
It was just kind of like a crap. I don't know.
Yeah, it had way too much CG. But like,
Yeah, I know.
are they gonna make like dinosaurs? Because yeah,
No,
they have a point there. But yeah, I just liked the.
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
Yeah, I'm really worried. I don't know. I don't know.
It's like they're gonna have CGI
Yeah, it's gonna be like-
everything. CGI Ray.
prequels
CGI
are
Finn. Yeah, more droids. Jar Jar Binks is not dead.
the prequels are returning.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of like Mercedes product placement.
It's gonna say Verizon Wireless presents like something.
At the beginning,
Yeah.
it'll be like a long time.
Verizon Wireless presents the first order.
Yeah. Okay, but really quick, what are you guys' thoughts on the new Young Han?
Okay, he does not look like a smuggler. He
Yeah,
looks
I
like
know.
some kind of like greaseball who's like, hey lady,
Yeah, I know.
He does not look like. He does not feel like. He
does
feels
not
like
feel
freaking
like
Mutt
Harrison
from
Ford.
Indiana Jones 4. He feels like a greaser kind of guy.
Yes.
Like the way his hair is and everything.
Yeah,
Wait, what are
he
you guys
re-
talking about?
the new Han Solo.
Han Solo.
From,
Oh,
from
I'm so mad that they're making a Han Solo.
Me too. I
It's
know.
so stupid. Oh my
Like-
god.
Like, I was excited, and then they announced who was playing it, and I'm like, okay, I'm not seeing this anymore. But I'm obviously gonna review it.
Yeah, well, yeah, like people who are like
I
if
wanna
it's
have a
Star
read
Wars, like they could literally have a Star Wars film that's called Star Wars Episode 8. You people are like they could have like Star Wars Episode 8, and it could be called like you people
The
are all-
Money
This
Awakens.
film is just gonna be like a man sitting on the toilet taking a shit for 2 hours. Okay, so practically like Attack of the
Yep,
Clones.
Christopher Z, that is the guy who should play
Exactly.
Han Solo.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
That's
Why wasn't
perfect.
he
Yes.
Absolutely perfect.
Best.
Wait.
Yes,
We should
and
play-
Gruber.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. That would,
the new guy looks like really shy and like just kind of like.
I know.
just,
Look,
like, laid
yeah,
back.
he's like, hey.
He needs to be more like just like I don't know, just cooler.
Yeah, I didn't see Hail Caesar, so I don't really know, but he just doesn't
neither
look
did I.
like Harrison Ford at all.
Yeah. And also he just seems so shy. Han Solo was never shy. He was always like I don't know.
Yeah,
He was always
He
like,
was a friggin'
yeah, I'm Han
smuggler.
Solo.
He's like-
I'm Han Solo. You're not me. Get out.
see, like I'm just like I'm not afraid that they're gonna like Disneyify it because I know people were like oh like
Yeah, because The Force Awakens was awesome.
Yeah, I love The Force Awakens.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
But I still hope Episode 8 is like an original film though.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay,
Like the thing is like people will just find as many reasons as they can to rip on a film even if they don't necessarily think that. Like honestly, the whole Episode 7 copies A New Hope. Like yeah, it like
yeah,
holy crap,
but
a
it's
droid
so awesome.
has the same like has info to something. Like that's not necessarily copying it. Like
Yeah.
oh there's a
but,
cantina
like-
scene. Like holy crap, it's like that's like
But
saying,
sorry. But I watched a video, and it was by Couch Tomato, I think, or something like that. And yeah, really weird name. But he put them side by side, and I can see how people think it's like a ripoff because like Old Man Dies, Obi-Wan, Han Solo, person is on a desert planet. Yeah. But like, yeah, it's still pretty good. It's not like it's bad. Yeah.
Chris, what's happening with Dr. Penguin's comment?
Obi-Wan Benoli.
No, like above it, like those images he takes.
Obi-Wan below.
Oh yeah.
People.
Yeah. What is wrong with those?
Is that like my comment? Is that what it's supposed to be? Chris, yes or no?
So yeah, I think that like the mango for Episode 8 is like it's an original film, but it still feels like Star Wars.
Yeah. That's what I would like about it.
Okay, meanwhile, let's talk about Rogue One.
I was just about to say that.
I'm not looking forward to Rogue One. Here's why.
Neither am I.
It does not look like Star Wars. It
Yeah.
looks so different. Like it.
It
I
looks
It's
like-
like
it
a
looks like
Jurassic
World War I.
World Star Wars.
Yeah,
It looks like World War One.
well, actually,
Yeah.
it looks more like
World War
well,
I
yeah,
Star
it looks
Wars.
like World War II. Actually, kind of reminds me of like D-Day.
And
Normandy.
the thing that I don't really like, which bye Finn, but I don't really like I mean it's kind of cool, but like they don't have any lightsabers or Jedis, which is like you can't have Star Wars without at least one Jedi.
Mm. I'm pretty sure Forrest Whitaker is supposed to be one though. I don't know exactly. But the thing, to be
No,
honest,
but he said the director, I forgot his name, but he said like there are no lightsabers. which is kind of.
The thing I hate when people say laser swords too. The
I
thing
know, or like lightsabers. Oh.
I saw your laser sword.
I hate it. Okay, something that like I just really annoys me about the film was like I really hope like okay sorry okay so when watching the trailers I really don't like Jane Ertz's character like I mean
Neither do I. And
Jane Ertz. The actress
yeah.
what's her name again?
We should just rename this talking about everything Star Wars.
That one line is terrible. I rebel.
Yeah.
I know. She looks
Yeah,
so
that's-
cringy. Like what?
Yeah, but Mon Mothma is back, which is cool.
Yeah.
And she played Mon Mothma in Revenge of the Sith, if I'm right.
Yeah, wasn't that deleted scene or something?
I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Like what I think about the new actress is like the what's her name again though? Like what the heck's her name? The girl who's playing Jane Ertz. The girl who's playing Jane Ertz.
I don't know. I don't follow up on Rogue One because I'm not really excited to see it.
What's Solo Trooper? You know her name, right?
Yeah, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Okay, so
it starts with a D. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Big D.
Rogue One.
Wait, are you talking about Felicity Jones?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I do not like the way her character looks. Like her character is in this. She just. Also, I remember when she has like buck teeth. If you look, she smiles.
But one thing that I really like about it is, have you seen the new poster?
The one with like the Death Star in the background and like the sand.
That's really
I don't
cool.
even really think that's a. Well, I'm gonna look at it right now. I don't know. The new planet they're introducing just looks like friggin' Hawaii. Like
Yeah, I know, right?
I do not get a good feeling from it at all. It's just like. Now we go to the galaxy's greatest. Like holy crap! Yes, we get to go see Hawaii in Star Wars. Like that's the one thing I do not like from the new Star Wars movies is the planets. Like honestly, Takodana was just pretty much like a ripoff of like Yavin 4 and Endor kind of. Dakar is a ripoff of Endor, or sorry, a ripoff of like Yavin 4. First Order base is freaking Death. I didn't like that First Order base was like a planet though. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, and it's not like a Death Star. It's like.
But the freaking Henchman was so easy in that film. Like I know it was more about them taking it down on the ground, but when the actual trench one happened, holy crap! The actual trench run happened.
Yeah, but what really disappointed me is that they, like every time they win, like they didn't win. They didn't really win in Empire Strikes Back, and that made it such a great film.
Right,
and,
yeah, it's like kind of a
genre. Yeah, I wish they like failed and they try again in Episode 8.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, so it's again like A New Hope.
It's like okay, you know what'd be kind of funny?
If like Poe goes into the
when they go on light speed and they fly in, the Millennium Falcon just blows up.
That would be hilarious.
We need to see that.
Yes, we do.
Like,
deleted scene.
Yeah, it's like you guys see the freaking like monkey, by the way, in Rogue One, like not Forrest Whitaker.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
not Forrest Whitaker, but like the. Sorry, that's bad.
Yeah, the monkey thingy.
The little monkey Rogue One thing.
Yeah, I saw it on IGN's little thingy, but I don't remember its name or anything.
Like a bunch of people's like I hate how people are just like, oh my god, like
he's so cute.
Favorite.
I love him.
The thing that annoys me is like how people like instantly like one character comes out and it's like they'll see them for like 5 seconds. It's like, oh my god, it's my favorite character. It's like you don't even.
Yeah, I know. It's
people
so
like
annoying.
think about it. People like Jar Jar before the movie came out. Now look at him.
Yeah.
Like friggin' Space Monkey looks ugly, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh god. And also like
Dr. Penguin has a story, everyone.
Oh.
Okay.
My story: Obi-Wan Baloney meets Darth Tomato, but Princess Tuna kills herself, and everyone goes to Luke Cheesewalker and the Eat Ham
No,
Solo.
it should be Han Ham Solo.
It should be Ham Solo.
He said, "Please read my story." So I had to.
All right.
But yeah, that will be a 100 on
Rotten Tomatoes.
IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah.
For 10 on IMDb.
Best story
ever.
Alright,
guys. Well, thanks for watching. I am MrDVB. Well, actually,
and I am awesome. No.
And
I am Johnny.
this is JTheMovieMaker, who.
Hello.
Okay,
Goodbye.
Jay, I'm confused. Didn't you have like a 400 subscriber video, or like a 300? Like, did you have a 400?
Yeah, I know. It was so freaking weird. So I
And now you're at 299.
Yeah. What? No, I'm thinking I'm at like 200, or like not even 200 anymore. It was so weird. I got
It's so
I got
weird. Your
300
channel-
subs. My channel's cursed.
Like you were at 300, like, or you're almost at 300. Then you went to 0, or like 1
Yeah.
subscriber.
Yeah.
Then
it's
you went up,
it's so
then you went
weird.
up to 400, and now you're at like 200, and now you're at 299.
Wait, I'm at 299. I thought it was
Well, I
at
checked
200.
earlier today. It's at 299.
Oh yay!
Like
This is like the
oh.
best stream ever.
I
But-
know. Well, this is actually a pretty fun stream. Like this is fun to make.
Yeah, we should do this again. But
But, like holy crap, this was like so weird. Like
yeah, but my channel's like cursed or something. Yeah, I'm at 199. What the heck? It keeps going up and down. I hate when people subscribe and it's like, oh, wrong person.
yeah, I, know. I think when you subscribe to a person, you shouldn't be able to unsubscribe.
Yeah, that. Yeah, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dang it! But then I wouldn't be able to unsubscribe from Chris. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Christopher Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Which is
Space
awkward.
Yeah, that was really awkward.
So I think we should actually do another, not right now, obviously, but like we should do a
Indiana Jones
live
5.
stream on Indiana Jones 5. Yeah,
Alright
definitely.
guys, thanks for watching. I am MrDVB.
I
Someone
am JTheMovieMaker.
hasn't said anything in like 10 minutes.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah.
He was killed by Jarmus Bigington.
I knew.
So see you
I
guys.
was killed by Kylo Ren.
it.
I'm Mr.
I'm awesome. Just kidding. No, I'm not.
I'm a solo trooper.
JTheMovieMaker.
I'm a solo trooper.
I'm
not.
also Mr. DVB.
I'm the solo trooper, and
Okay,
I'll
everybody,
see
we
you
gotta
later.
see our channel names and we gotta do profession, okay? Well,
Alright,
thanks for watching, guys. I'm MrDVB.
I'm the official star. Oh crap. I'm JTheMovieMaker.
I'm the solo trooper.
And I'm Christopher Z.
Suck it, bitches. No, I'm kidding. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys all next time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, subscribe,
Okay.
and if you ever want any gaming videos from me, well, it sucks because you're gonna have to wait 3 months.
Oh, okay, let's just end the stream now. Okay.
Alright, see you guys.
You guys, bye.
Maker out.
Okay, you guys go on Skype.
Solo trooper out.
Adios.